little bit of time in terms of that. Get everyone on here.
You already knew what you guys just did last week, so.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad that Gil informed you on that. I will be giving out a recap, as you know, like I always do. But other than that,
may I tell them of a story of just like what has come down on the city? So it's fun. Is that okay?
I mean, I did watch the stream for a little bit until I had to sleep.
Is that okay, Brian?
go.
It could be funny.
Yeah,
So
you can
what
go
happened
ahead.
was, so I met with my wife Ryla. People eavesdropped on the conversation that we were having.
And they find out she was a dragon. Yeah, I saw that part.
The entire city shut down for 2 weeks, and then we went to a door, went into a root dimension.
Yeah, Gil told me about that.
Yeah, and then
crazy.
And then Alex got cursed and blessed, like with the sign of deeds. I had an ultimatum of either I die and everyone sets back time, or I get to live on with my consequences. Then there was Alex got to see his wife again. JC got to see her creator. Gideon got to see, I forget what Gideon saw.
I had like this choice I had to make.
Yeah, Gideon had the choice to bring back both people. Or wait, I completely forgot what the ultimatum was on that. That's the one. That's the only one I'm a bit fuzzy on.
You'd save 2 people of your party, I think it was.
Oh no! His thing was, yeah, you now worship the devil of the door.
Yeah.
As part of your oath breaking, you are now. It's now official.
Yes.
Alrighty, I think it is a good time for us to officially start. Just want to make sure that everyone is here and A-okay. Alex?
Yo.
Someone's audio is leaking.
Me.
Probably Gil.
Yeah.
No, I hear like an actual, as if someone's playing the audio in the background. No, it's not there anymore. Okay. I now hear at the very end. Wait, it's Remy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hear the audio in the background.
What is it?
It's literally it's literally my stream. I hear it.
Wolf sniffed it out like a.
You hear what? What do you hear? Popcorn?
No, I hear my stream playing in your background of the audio. It's very faint, but I can hear it. It doesn't play often, but it catches the very last second of it.
Why? What is this? Why is it ratting me out?
I sniffed that shit out, man.
Yeah, you did hear it.
Gone. Leave me alone.
It's Remy.
For once,
it's always me.
For once, it's not Gil.
Oh yeah, finally.
Wow, surprising.
So we know Remy is here. We know Gideon is here. We know Cove is here. JC.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
Me. That's my rats in my pocket.
All right. So, to say what we have discussed earlier, we are going to give a valiant ending to this. So, last time at the very end, everyone has managed to escape from the door. In which everyone once again gets spit out of the lock. Some people have the mark, one has the curse, and 2 people come out without the mark.
Just a quick question, Wolf. Will I get to know what my ultimatum or something would have been, what my test would have been?
No.
Damn.
Sad. You did because you were absent, you did not get an ultimatum. Instead, your soul was temporarily stuck and sucked inside of the door.
Ouch.
But you are now completely fine because of Gideon's proposal. And unfortunately, everyone checks up on each other, make sure everyone's all right. Everyone goes to Sentry 420, and the light that is typically seen in their eyes do not return. Whenever you kind of shake them, they end up tipping over as a lifeless body. Sentry 420 is our very first character to die in this campaign. So with that being said, everyone say your last goodbyes to Sentry. Does anyone want to say anything before we move on?
Nope.
Like RP wise, right?
Yes.
Well, he was a good mate. He had some interesting shit to write in the book of his. Let's see what it would have been like. It's a shame he died. Would have been nice to see some creative youth.
I would have enjoyed learning more of whatever, or whatever he wants. Whatever.
And with that, Sentry 420 is now dead. The guards end up coming out, the main two guards of the door that you have seen previously, all see you out at the door. Noticing a couple of y'all with the marks. To their surprise, they understand what has happened as they look at Sentry 420's body as they kind of haul it off to give it a proper burial. With this, yes.
I was thinking of taking his body back to Vector.
Would you like to ask the guards that?
Yes.
Make a charisma.
No.
And this time, I would like you to make it into the box.
All right. I'm excited. All right, let's see. No, natural 20.
With an unnatural 20, the guards nod their head at you, and instead of going around the castle to where they previously were going to go, they go out into the street, but before doing so, they lay a sheet over the body as they proceed onto the streets, in which right now these streets are currently lifeless due to the shutdown. And
Make sure.
with that, the gate is open. As everyone peers inside, you see Raya, as well as the king and his two daughters near the main entranceway. Raya, as soon as you see her, she quickly turns around and with a blink of an eye, notice that she is no longer there.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
The king, turning to his daughters, end up telling them to go ahead, whisper something to them. And with that, instead of teleporting like they normally do, they decide to walk back to a certain area of the castle. And you notice that one of his gloves are off as he quickly tries to act as if he is hiding something. He then proceeds forward, in which, even though I have a model, I don't have an active model of him yet. So we will have to worry about that another time. But he proceeds to the front doors using his warhammer, his war club once again as a walking stick.
All right. So, from my previous encounter with him, I immediately take a kneel, and I put my head down, like bow, essentially.
He looks down at the party, specifically Juan Torres, Gideon, and Dobby, and says, "You three have a lot of explaining to do."
I'm assuming I am allowed to look up, or actually, I probably shouldn't.
No.
I'm sorry, my liege.
Why did you run from authority?
Well, due to the previous incident of understanding that I would assume be killed due to the curfew.
They gave you options, have they not?
No, not entirely. They said they would just take us there, not telling us if they would do anything.
So
malicious or not.
so they did tell you that they would bring you to me and I decide what happens.
Did they, okay, this is out of RP. Did they?
Yes.
Didn't hear that.
They did, and that was when Raya decided to use Wall of Force, and everyone ran from the police. Y'all have been essentially evading authority. So, and yet the only people that they noticed was Raya, Dobby. Excuse me, not even Raya, because Raya was in cat form. So they would know Dobby, Taurus, and Gideon. So technically, y'all three are wanted.
I say yes.
Then
Yes,
why did you run?
I was fearful, my leader, my lord.
Learn to control your fear better than rabbits.
Yes, my liege.
And you two, as he looks over at Dobby and Gideon, why did you run?
That's a good question.
Well, we could. Well, did we all assume that we probably he would take us to them and everything? But did we all assume we would probably die?
Yeah, pretty much.
You just say what I said.
You running made me feel like I was gonna die, so I ran.
Yeah. Dude, it's what we heard from around town. It's from what we heard around town. So pretty much a rumor just made us like fucking wolf and chicken shits.
He looks over at the group and notices the mark of deeds on some of the party members, including Dobby and Gideon. He looks at both of y'all and he goes, Seems like you had your fair share of punishment, I see.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now riddle me this. Why did you go into the door?
We were brought here.
Yeah.
By who?
Brought us.
There was a letter, we knocked on it, and a little fey creature came out. He gathers it all and brought us to the door.
He looks at everyone displeasing, and you notice the little fey creature is now... Actually, where did he go? Did I kill him off or no?
Yes, you didn't kill him, but you said he killed him in a form, like, because he just disappeared.
Oh yeah, his... Oh yeah, that's right. There was a so there appears another creature. This time is it's another mushroom folk. It's one that led Raya to the castle. As noticing this, he takes a look down at the mushroom folk that was there, who led Raya at the door, quickly picks him up, and with fear in his eyes, in the mushroom folk's eyes, he goes, "Please, don't, no, 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 it was not my idea. It was the other associate's idea. I did nothing." As you see him, as you see Femix just say, "Quiet worm," and crushes him in barehanded in one hand, as you hear the cracking of his bones and just blood spurting everywhere, and tosses his body across the side. This mushroom folk is immediately dead on the spot.
Holy shit!
Bobby makes the loudest go.
From what I see, I look at it, I'm like, I think in my head, I'm like, yeah, I kind of expected that.
He
almost
then
did that to me.
he then takes his warhammer and essentially just drops it on his dead body as a pressure point, and he says he will not be returning anytime soon.
I'm sorry, Mr. King, sir. I don't want to be rude or anything, but last time a creature came to us, the cat man person in particular, we were told to go follow them. So I don't think we can be blamed for following another creature coming to us, telling us to follow them,
Wait, let me ask.
right?
No, she's speaking facts.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna ask real quickly. Do we know the guard gave us the note?
No, the only person who knew was Gideon, because Gideon was given the note.
Oh, get
And killing an I don't know what it is.
fake creature.
A fake creature. Well, it looks kind of like what I heard is a mushroom. I don't think that's gonna help with, you know, finding out
These
why we were
mushroom
led to the door.
these mushroom folk were not supposed to be the associates you were supposed to find.
How were we
Wait.
supposed to know that?
It
What do you mean?
it appears the original associate that you were supposed to meet betrayed me.
I pull out the note I had, and I hand it to him. This is the note one of my colleagues had, and it made knocking and made sounds, and a door appeared. Here, my liege.
He grabs it, examines it, and with that, he ends up laying it on the ground, and with his club, he knocks twice onto it, and you hear the same knocking happens again. The golden door behind closes, and once when it does, it reopens quickly, revealing a portal to it. Once when the portal is there, his actual associate appears, in which it is Gideon. You will recognize this as the person who handed you said notes. And as so, he's just like, such laughter, my liege, such laughter. And as soon as he appears, he's just like, he realizes what's going on. He's like, oh shit. And before he finishes his sentence, he grabs him by the neck and tosses him to the ground. War Club pointing at him. And before he could say anything, Yol and Tor immediately come out and weapons drawn, forced at his neck as well.
Damn.
I think you fucked up, my good sir.
Yep.
I'm gonna say this to him. Well, Best comes first serve. Vengeance best dish served.
Silence,
Like a
one
dessert.
Taurus.
Yes, my liege.
You. We will have some discussing to do later. Yo, Tor. I think you know what to do. They both now, for the first time ever, see a sinister grin on the one with the crossbow as he holds his arm and with an instant teleport away. The one with the rapier stays with Femix for a little bit. This is a disaster. It
My liege,
seems.
is there... Oh, sorry.
Go on.
My liege, is there anything I could do to help? I have made cause this scenario, and I wish to alleviate if there is any case. That I shall. I wish to make up for amends for my previous misdeeds.
The original plan still stands. You have a job to do. Go to Wild Keep. This time I will be giving you the correct information personally.
It's an honor, my liege.
He is located on the bottom floor of Wild Keep. Wild Keep currently is not just a training yard for more generals and also commanders now, but it is now being dealt with as a prison. He's located on the bottom floor. You will speak to one general, in which his name I will write down once when we go back inside. You will say that King Femix has sent you. And from there, do what you must to take his information away from him.
Yes,
And
my
once
liege.
so, do what you would like. In one Taurus,
Yes, King. Yes, sir.
don't fuck it up.
I'll try my best, my king.
He looks around, and yet the one with the rapier comes over and whispers to Femix in the ear, and which, with shocked eyes, Femix looks at you, Dobby. You, come here.
I walk over. Yes, sir.
You made a deal with the door, have you not?
I did make a deal with the door.
You know the consequences, correct?
I do, my liege.
Do we hear this?
No.
As they talk out. They're just whispering. Interesting.
You walk down a very, very deadly and dangerous path.
I'm well aware.
All I must say is that I feel bad for the ones that you love.
I look away in frustration.
He puts a hand on your shoulder and he says, and he whispers extremely quietly, I know the pain, because I do not have much time left myself.
I look at him. I look at him straight in the eye with sympathy.
It's only a matter of time. As he looks away, and with exhaustion in his eyes, he turns to everyone and he says, "You will be escorted over to out of the city. This will be a one-time deal during the shutdown. Afterwards, unless if you have completed the mission within the 2-week time, you will not be allowed to enter Hearthaven again."
My liege, may I ask something?
What is it, Wantorth?
I pull out the paper that was on my shop. What do I do with this, my liege? As in, he's just asking, like, he's basically, like, looking at it and he's like, because this is my entire family, from what I've known. I've grew up in that shop. I've lived in his shop. I've made sure that shop as well, my liege.
Until you pay 1,000 gold to the treasury for the time spent without you being there, they have deemed you unfit for the shop, and thusly being, you have 1 month time to pay up, or else your shop will be it will be forfeit. As he begins to look extremely weak as he drops to the floor.
Are you okay, my liege?
Instantly, Yul goes
Like,
over
I'm not
to him.
approaching. I'm just like, are you okay?
Immediately, Yul appears to go over to Femix with extreme worry into her eyes as she attempts to pick him up and tries.
Am I still in arm length of the king?
A little bit further away from arm's length.
I reach slowly, asking if I can help him up.
She immediately looks over to you and says, with panic, and just says, "Do not touch him!"
I lean back again and just say, "Okay, my bad."
Can I do something? Can I roll? Like, can I do like a little bit of like an insight on his health?
You
Like,
must
if there's any like.
for that you must roll for medicine.
All right, gotcha. All right, so I'm gonna do a medicine check now.
Yeah.
Box check or not?
No.
I roll a 12.
No, you don't know what's going on. With that 12, you cannot begin to comprehend what kind of illness he is under.
It's an illness I haven't seen before, like commonly, or heard of.
Neither.
So it's unknown.
Yes.
I'm gonna say this to him. That's not an ordinary illness, is it?
He is still having a coughing fit and he cannot hear. By now, they are quickly going into the castle itself, and the doors close.
What, did he cough up blood?
Make an investigation. What's that, JC?
Alright.
Having been the second time I've now seen the king, I would like to do a medicine check too to see if I would have any idea.
Go ahead. Tiaria.
18.
That's a 21.
21. JC, for you, I am actually going to message what you see. Actually, nah, it's gonna take a little bit too long. Basically,
I don't plan on divulging this information unless it's absolutely necessary that I should. So you can message it later if that would work out.
I'll probably type it out. It is fairly important. But what he is under right now is not an illness, but a curse that causes a deathly illness. The cure, from what can be known, is certainly unknown. And the fact that he is under this amount, you would say that he probably has about a week, if even, to live. And one Taurus, you look around where the king was coughing up, and you see that there is blood, but there is also black gunk out of the blood, as if the blood has been coagulated.
Can I do a history on this if this has ever been recorded? Like, if I of knowledge wise.
With that knowledge, the closest thing would be tuberculosis. But even then, it wouldn't be black, so you would have no idea.
I pull out a. Give me a sec. I'm looking at what I have. Pull out a glass vial, and I proceed to not touch it, but I use. Let me give me a sec. I gotta see what I have in hand. But what I have, I proceed to pull out a piece of cloth, and I proceed to gingerly scoop a sample of it, the blood and the black gum.
All right.
What should I add to my inventory?
Got it. With this, I will say Gideon, Davi, and Tiaria. If you have not yet already, go ahead, record your primary weapon as a key to the door. So all three of you have keys now to unlock this golden door, or the cursed door, because you have been deemed worthy. And also with this, everyone levels up.
What do you mean by that? I'm sorry.
Essentially, your staff now has the ability to unlock this door, so you are free to enter no matter what time of day it is. So even if the guards are not present, you have an ability to able to unlock and open this door.
Sounds good. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I understood what you were saying.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
We've leveled up. That's fucking rad.
Yes, everyone is now level 3. While you are leveling up, I will go ahead and narrate the rest as terms of what happens, in which with this is going to be more of a very weird kind of musical moment in terms as to what happens. That's not... Nope, that ain't the right one. Where is it? I'll try one more time. There we go. Alright. What happens next is this. With the information given, the events that have transpired, the death of a party member, the 2 guards who have delivered or have dropped off the body of Century 420 come back and tell you all that they have been ordered to lead you out of Hearthaven onto the Lonus Road.
Can I ask them something real quick before they do that?
Sure.
So, the king told us we were gonna get a name of a general, but he kind of got a bit, unwell. So, do you guys by any chance know that name? Because it's kind of important for our mission.
The general's name is General Tolvia the Third.
Good to know. Thank you.
They both turn around and they beckon you to follow. You take somewhat of a scenic route as you see blockades being set up in areas in terms of the roads have been completely shut down as you see bodies onto the floor and onto the ground from people trampling over themselves trying to get home. And as you continue on, you pass by Vector, the blacksmith, now in shambles and crying over the dead body of what he presumed as a good friend. As you see Century 420's body lifelessly is on a table.
Hey, Vector.
He
You
does
feeling
not
okay?
he does not give you any mind. He is simply mourning. You continue walking down the streets, seeing more and more of some of the carnage that this city has been put under due to the sheer volume of people living into it who are currently in the city, both traveling, living, and simply visiting. You also see the wrecks of some caravans torn to shambles, as well as some goods as well being torn to shreds. Just simply from everyone running away to go into a safe place. You see as well beacons being lit at each of the main towers that surround the city, with guards heavily patrolling the areas, the walls, and the streets themselves. You also see some commanders and captains of squads telling their troops which areas to heavily patrol, as to they presume that a threat is still looming. You finally reach Stelonis Gates after about a good 30-minute to 45-minute walk. It is around this time, it is roughly 6 to 7 p.m., with the sun slowly setting over the horizon. The two main guards that were allowing you to be escorted by them, tell the guards at the gate to open the gates one final time. As they begin to open the gate, they turn to you as the party and say, you have 2 weeks until you are able to come back into these walls. I just hope your affairs are in order. As they then scoot to the sides and beckon you over to leave the city. Everyone now leaves the city of Hearthaven. And once so, the gate shuts slowly behind you, making a loud crack and thud sound. As then you hear a few more things as if it's the rattling of wood locking this gate. And with that, torches lit, or to begin to light, right behind you. Everyone is now out of Hearthaven, and you will not be able to enter within 2 weeks.
Dude,
after shutdown.
man, I gotta make 1,000 fucking gold. Quick. I gotta make that really quickly. I'm assuming this was because I ran away, right? Or the trouble I've caused to the city.
Yes. What I was going through is the carnage of the actions that were made. Which is
Dang.
a fair, sorrowful-filled reason. All because something was said, the lives of many were lost.
In the carnage of the fucking chaos?
Yes.
Oh my god, people got fucking... Dude, they did the thing where they, like, box each other in, like, an alleyway and they just can't get out and they're being trampled.
Yes.
They just can't move.
Yes,
Oh
because they heard dragon, because most dragons, especially in this area, are hostile, or tend to be hostile. When hearing this, they immediately presumed that it was a hostile dragon and told everyone to be indoors, and because of this, everyone was trampling over each other just to get inside.
hell.
Which is why they had, like, literal areas sanctioned off of the city because they have to clean up.
Oh my god, people died because of me just speaking casually. Fuck, I should have asked if dragons were bad. Actually, wait. I know dragons are bad, but I just know that one dragon in general I know of.
Yes. But because you kept your wife fairly secret, or everyone believed that you were joking about it, it ended up being an actual thing. As I have said many times, and many times more, your actions will have consequences. What you say and what you do affects the world around you. Now you know the true reality of it. And from here on, I hope that you realize that it is still true. Now, with this said, let me pull up the full map of All Vale. You are now at the exit, or the gate of Hearthaven, right around here. From here to Lonus is a 5 to 7 day journey. Is there anything else you would like to do, or would you like to go to before you hit Lonus?
I gotta look at the map real quick, my bad. Fuck. Let me look. So, we are going to Lonus Road, right?
Correct,
They're
so
around
you'll be going straight through.
Okay, so I don't think so, but I don't think there's anything really. Because we have like 2 weeks, right? Which I'm assuming most of that trip will be on a boat.
Yes, so I will tell you right now, in which the best information I could give you, the trip to Lonus, depending on if there are any obstacles, is a rough estimate, but you will be reaching there 5 days if there is nothing getting you away from the path, to 7 days if there are things going to be heading towards our path, such as like a fight or something along those lines.
Jesus. Okay, interesting.
Do we know how much a trip to Waldemar will cost by boat?
That will depend on the ship. in which you would need to
So-
go. You would need to go to Lonus, in which you would by Lonus you will hopefully find a harbor with a boat that is about ready to leave to go to Wildkeep.
I just want to ask the rest of the group something real quick. Okay, so we're going there by boat. If I right,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
boat.
Yeah, you're going to boat.
I do not like boats. I hate boats. I don't do boats. Can't I just swim there?
Probably not faster than a
Well, you probably wouldn't be faster than a boat, but also the things are outside of a boat, like creatures.
Oh, I know what is
Giant-
outside of the boat.
Well, you are a water genasi. I don't know what you guys know of.
I've
Well,
never been on a boat.
Well, there's always time to try.
Me neither.
Question: what is your swim speed?
It's the same as my walking speed.
Which is 30 feet.
Yes.
I will say, if you swim from Lonus to Wildkeep, that is going to be a 9 to 10 day journey.
And how
I mean-
much, like boat?
Boat. I believe. Hang on, let me see what the average boat speed is.
You mean rowboat or do you mean ship?
Like
Ship.
Good.
I'm not rowing all the way there. Holy.
Hey guys, so I have a 9 in persuasion,
Let's go.
and then I'm thinking of putting because I can have a 9 in deception and 9 in persuasion, or perception.
If you take a boat or a ship manned by a crew from Lonus to Wildkeep, it will be a total of 3 days.
I would like some swimming breaks in between, though. And can I just ask,
Now, I gotta say something.
please,
Due to the knowledge of boats, they probably don't stop.
Remy, can you let Kelly finish that thought, please?
Oh, sorry.
if in any way the people on the boat are fishermen, I'm not coming. I don't do fishermen.
Well, that depends on who you go to, in which you would have to go to Lonus and Lonus Harbor yourself
I
to
know,
figure
I've
out.
been there. I've been there. I'm just telling you guys, like, I don't do fishermen.
I don't know.
I've heard recently, last time you were with the king, you talked about how you wish the fishermen to stop fishing.
Well, technically, I would wish they would be dead, but that's not allowed. So this is a start, you know.
Well, killing people
Just-
isn't morally right.
You don't have to tell me that. You don't have to tell me that. I know. Just so you know, but I'm fisherman and me don't go together, so as soon as something happens and I don't agree, you cannot stop me. Just a fair warning.
Hey, I'm not gonna stop you. It's your choice and actions. You make your own consequences. You suffer them, like I have.
That's all. Let's go to Lonus, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Alrighty, so give me 1 second to pull out my cheat sheet.
But 3, do I get to choose a feat at level 3?
No, I have 4.
4 now.
Alright, so the first day of travel. For your are we casting Druidcraft in order for you to figure out the weather? Tiaria?
Yes.
Blair, would you like to tell about that or no? Okay. You will see that today's weather calls for a chance of rain. As you cast your druid craft.
It's not quite certain, basically.
Yeah, it's not quite certain.
Gotcha.
I would like someone to make everyone make a survival check, or one person roll for everyone a survival check.
Who wants to do it? Should I do it or someone else? Because I did it last time.
What's your survival?
Well, Dobby has done it. What is your survivor modifier?
I'll do it.
Dobby has already done it.
I'll do it.
Okay.
What is your survival modifier at, Dobby?
I'm looking for it. Give me a second.
Mine is 3. I don't think I should do it.
No, like I said, Dobby has already done it. He has, if you do not...
4.
Plus 4?
This one, plus 1.
Plus
So it's a
1.
6.
Yes, so it'll be a 6.
No.
You attempt to find a source of food for the day, but unfortunately you are unable to. So, for those who have rations, take 1 ration out of your inventory.
Well, I'm eating veggies and fruit today. Seems dried.
Alright, let's see here. What is the other ones? That night, it does rain. It does not thunder, but it just does a quite heavy rain.
Damn, so many is soaked.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love it.
Do I take a thing of water away as well?
Only
That's a
if,
good question.
only if you want to.
Yay.
When people are eating the rations, can I ask them how fulfilling that is compared to their normal meals? Like, I'm genuinely interested. Like,
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm wondering why they didn't eat their normal.
So let me ask. Are these like rations where it's like there's like I forget what it's called, hardtack and like, dude, like I have veggies and hardtack and like dried meat.
Because these are starting off rations and not rations that you have procured yourself through survival tactics or any survival means. These rations are typically going to consist of a little bit of meat that has been dry aged, so it's kind of like a jerky. It's mostly going to be anything between cows, which is like beef jerky, or it's going to be like pork, so it's going to be anything like a pork jerky or like churros. Or not churros, like the pork skin. And also some things such as like a little bit of hydration, so like anything to sauce it down with. So like a very thin, watered down gravy. As well as a bottle of, or a little thing of water with it. And also because it's going to be a full day, it's going to be a shit ton of that. And it is going to be rather high, it's not going to be high in nutrients, but it's going to be like bare bone nutrients that you need to survive.
Yep.
Can mine be different? Because I don't eat meat.
Yeah, so Taurus and Cove's rations, because y'all are different, is going to be fairly consistent in terms of vegetables that have already been kind of like procured or like cured into some shape or form. They have a little bit of salt onto them to keep them decently fresh for a certain amount of time, and as well as they are located in your pack in a fairly hydrated, or a fairly, I would say, a pack kind of like a refrigerator unit, but instead of that, it's more so like you will have like a bit of water into it to keep everything from wilting and dying.
So yeah, while I'm doing that, I'm like, hey Gideon, you want to try some of this? He's pretty kind of hydrated. It's probably not as dry. It's probably not dry.
What does the people say to Tiaria in terms of it being fulfilling?
Yeah.
I tell her it's like, well, in comparison to normal food, it's not that fulfilling, but it's enough to get by. If I had a choice, wait, my fucking mead. I go into my bag. I pull out the gallon of mead. Like, hey, I have something to make this fucking better, guys.
Do you even have? I don't think you can carry the.
I paid for it and everything. I had to like.
Yeah,
put
but
it
but at the same time, you gotta take into consideration a fucking keg, and which
I thought
and
it
this.
was like a small keg.
No. It is a industrial keg, so you know, like the barrels that they put like whiskey into and shit like that. You bought
You
a.
mean that I bought an entire fucking keg, not a I bought an entire
Yes.
like couple gallons of it
Yes.
for 80. It's sitting there in the bar.
Yeah, you can't carry that shit. So right now it is currently at Speakeasy, in which the barkeep will take a good care of it, and by that I mean possibly rather dump it because it has been contaminated, or it's just going to be sent into a corner being oxidized.
I did stuff my head in it.
Yes.
So yeah, you just see him like talk about the keg and he rumbles in his bag, and then you see him turn around with like a face of like, oh fuck. He had like he realized he left it there, and realized. And he's like, well, there goes that plan. Actually,
no one has answered Tiaria's question yet.
I thought
I was gonna, but I kind of had to wait until I could take my turn.
To break.
Remy, shush.
Cove. Would you respond to Tiaria?
Oh, well, honestly, this is very different from what I eat normally, so I can't really compare it because I normally eat water plants.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we don't.
Tried not water plants?
Well, right now, yeah.
Wait, what do you mean by water plants?
Well, seaweed, mostly seaweed.
Kelp.
I have a
Yeah.
very interesting question. How do you prep it?
How do I prep it? Well, you cut it up and then you eat it.
This is bizarre.
Do you boil food?
Boil?
Do you cook
No, definitely not. You just eat it raw.
What? What? Wait, I look at her and I'm like, you just eat it raw, like with no cooking, no sterilization.
Well, we're on the water, so.
I look at Gideon with like a face of like confusion and like a gasp, but like this. I'm like, what?
No wonder why she's so skinny.
Yeah.
They've never eaten any real food.
I kind of interject and say, how is the food eaten by Cove different than the food eaten by you two? I don't understand.
Exactly. It just depends on what you're used to, right?
Sunlight.
Yeah, true.
It's like an interesting thing to me.
It's different because it's prepared differently and it's foreign to us. We don't typically eat weeds off of the sea.
So are you against eating foreign foods?
God, no. But I'm just like, it's just baffling. It's something I've not heard of.
Is this nutritious?
Seaweed?
No. Well, what you are eating.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Nutritious enough.
He's got some like jerky and stuff, which is a dead animal that has been salted, left on a meat hook, and then cured.
Yes.
Well, I'm eating some fruits, veggies that have been slightly hydrated, but are still pretty bland. Taste, but still good enough for me to eat. take a sip of my water as I finish speaking, clear my throat.
So everyone, go ahead, take a long rest, and around, I would say around midnight to 1 o'clock is when it starts to rain, and it rains all throughout the rest of the night. Everyone wakes up, I would say around 8 a.m. Still fairly cloudy outside from last night's rain, but as you see, the clouds are slightly beginning to part, in which they begin to completely part around 10 a.m. With your Druidcraft Tiara, you will see that it is going to be a sunny day for the rest of the day, with no impending rain or thunderstorms.
Oh, sorry. Before we continue, because we changed our HP thing to manual, mine didn't.
Oh, we have to roll now, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
everyone rolls for HP.
Okay.
Oh god, how do I do that again?
It's your hit die. So mine's like a D8. A barbarian's would be a D12. I forget a wizard's. I think it was a D6 or a 4. No, that would be a rogue.
Oh, that's a quick question, Wolf. So, I did have this plan on also multi-classing sorcerer. Because I didn't know how quickly we would level up. I kind of forgot to message you about that. So do you want me to hold that off for now, or can I do that?
You can go ahead and do it. Hang on.
It's only for the spells. Like, I don't have anything big planned with it.
Hold off a little bit because I need to discuss that with my co-DM. So I would wait until another level until you multi-class. From then, we can discuss about it.
Okay. Cool. Yes. Then I will change it back for a little.
So, no, actually, you know what? I thought about asking a question. I'm like, that might be metagaming.
Just to clarify, I already did my level up on the Roll20 sheet.
Okay. The next day, throughout your travels, you hear horses galloping from ahead of you. You hear them before you see, and from ahead of you, after about I would say about a couple minutes when you hear galloping, you see a band of merchants, a couple centaurs and a kobold, with a human just quickly going around as you see the cart kind of whip back and forth along the winding road. And with this, the centaurs are bickering to each other. And the kobold that is ahead, that seems to appear to be driving, says, "Watch out!" as the centaurs try to steer each other away and split off, as the cart begins to tumble over and rolls consecutively towards y'all, stopping at the very edge of where y'all were walking at. With a shit ton of wood and cloth running all over the place. And with this, the human who was tossed out from the wreckage of this cart comes over to the kobold as well as the centaurs, and he just goes to y'all and knocks the heads of the centaurs together and says, "You boneheads are ruining the merchandise, for fuck's sake. We're gonna be so much trouble for this. God fucking damn." And the centaurs, who appear to be twins, look at each other and they point to each other saying, "It was his idea." And the kobold says, "Enough. We have guests," as you can see, as everyone turns over to the group. The kobold ends up going to the group, and he introduces himself. My deepest apologies, everyone. I am Lord Beckett. And these here are my associates. These two boneheads who almost basically made you go into pancakes. That is Tweedledee, and that is Tweedledum. We call them D-Dum for short. And the human over here, that is going to be our one and only Mr. T.
Wait, Mr. T.
What's T stand for?
What does it stand for?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
No one knows. We don't talk about it. It's part of a past that he wants to keep buried. Now, as payments for almost making you into flapjacks, he goes into what is now the ruined cart. As you see half his body just digging around, and he starts tossing stuff behind him. He hands everyone, the group, a total of, because there's 5 of y'all, of 50 gold. Together, so everyone gained 10 gold each.
10 gold.
Damn.
Huh.
Wow. I didn't think standing in front of a road, not knowing what would happen, and apparently almost getting pancaked, could be so rewarding. I thank you for your generosity, sir.
Well, we try to keep a good caravan and a good image together. Unfortunately, my accomplices don't see it that way. Anyway, upon your travels, I hope that we do meet again, and this time I am actually able to sell you something, instead of my associates ruining everything.
Would you like some help organizing, sir?
Oh, nonsense.
Pick up.
Nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. I will get these two boneheads to do it for me.
Well,
We'll be on
Well
the way
said.
then.
we'll be on our way. But may I catch your name?
Lord someone?
It's Lord...
No, wait. Sorry.
It's Lord Beckett. I said that.
Yeah, sorry. I kind of have a bad memory. I apologize. But thank you, Lord Beckett. I apologize if it felt rude that I had to ask you to do your name.
Do I need to give you a card?
You have cards?
Oh, you have
Yes!
cards?
Yes, I do! As he immediately opens up his jacket pocket, and you see just like an assortment of like these business cards, and he hands one off to you. Wow! He hands one off to every party member, and he's like, wow, I finally got to use these. As
He offers me the card, I then try to offer back one of the gold coins.
Oh, nonsense, nonsense, that is yours, keep it. Do not worry.
Hey, so, Lord Beckett, may I ask, do you know of the Vanderbilts, by any chance?
The Vander who?
They're Vanderbilts, merchants. I'm a Vanderbilt. We are merchants in the city of Hearthaven.
Vanderbilts. He takes a moment to contemplate.
We sell musical instruments and little oddities.
Ah, yes. Unfortunately, we have not talked to y'all in quite some time. Was it your father or was it your grandfather? I'm trying to remember.
I'm going to quickly look at my boarding pass.
Cause the Vanderbilt name I remember, but it has been ages since I have talked to them.
Let me ask, do you know of Jork? That is my father, my mother Natasha. Jork and Natasha.
Jork and Natasha. Yes, I do.
Then you might remember a little guy back in the shop, maybe, some time ago.
Oh, heavens no. Jork, back when I met them, they were just tiny little siblings. Or not siblings, but they were just tiny little babies.
Wow, must have been a nice thing to talk about. Just to tell you, they are deceased, sadly.
I have figured that. unfortunately. I
Guys,
feel bad for your loss.
I had to deal with that in a certain form, but I've gotten over it. I've tried to move on. But yeah, I hope you do well with your shop, and I hope I meet you again. It was very, very nice to tell you.
Of course. Oh wait, how is Hardhaven? We're on our way there.
Just to tell you, you might not be able to get into Hearthaven.
And why is that?
There's currently a 2-week shutdown.
He keeps on a very placid smile as a single tear sheds across his face. As he turns back to his companions, he walks to them and he just says, "Alright, let's wrap it up. We're not going back. We're going back to Lonus." As they quickly just pack up everything and they leave the cart there. And before they leave, they go, "Alright, Mr. T, you know what to do." And with a smile on his face, they take a bottle of alcohol in a rag and light it on fire and they toss it at the caravan as they ride on the centaurs and they run straight back to Lonus.
Can I put out the fire?
I was gonna say when the Molotov, as it were, went to be thrown at the caravan, I would like to have used Druidcraft and put the flame out.
Oh, I can just use create water.
Either way, one of those two things is gonna put that out.
Alright, Cove, you create water to put half the flame out. Tiara, you use your Druidcraft to put out half the flame. When you look into the carts...
It depends on how big it is, because I can just do all of it. It's a 30-foot area.
It's fine, both of y'all have done it anyway. As you look at the remnants of the cart, everything is now soaking wet with a bit of char around everything. And as you look at the contents inside of the wagon itself, there's literally there's nothing in there anymore. Instead, everything if anything was in there, it would have been destroyed.
Is there like linens and stuff still thrown about?
As you look around the area, you see just a couple pieces of cloth, some wood chunks, and maybe like a gold or two just lying around.
I'll grab the cloth and gold if there's like, could I do like, what do I do for that? This is like a...
Make a investigation check.
Oh, fuck yeah. That is a 21.
You find 2 gold and you find 3 pieces of cloth.
Oh, nice. My lucky day. Hey, things are turning out.
And once again, at the end of the travel, I would like someone to make a survival check for the group.
Oh, okay.
It's a 16 plus 6 for a 22.
16 plus 6 for 22. Alrighty, so Gideon and Dobby, you go out hunting for the party, and you have captured... You have found a deer that you have managed to capture and kill, which gives everyone who is able to eat meat, and which I believe it is just you two. So you have procured, each of you, 3 days worth of rations.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Cove and Wantoris, you look around for anything edible in terms of mushrooms, wildlife, things of that nature, in terms of like little acorns or anything like that. And you also have discovered each 3 days worth of rations, technically 2, because everyone who needs to eat take 1 ration away from the day.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Just so we're clear, I would be trying to get some food for them too.
Yes. Yes, you will be helping out with Wantoris and Cove.
Okay. My bad.
Day 3 of the journey. The weather for the day. Up north, we have some rain clouds coming in from the north, moving down to the southeast area. But other than that, is going to be a lovely day. In which for the day you see absolutely nothing. This is a smooth sailing day. You be rocking and you be thumping. And once again, survival check.
I do it this time. Yee. That is a 13.
13. Everyone procure yourself. You do not take away rations, but you also do not add rations, because the rations that you find along for today, you eat. So you actually have fresh food in y'all.
Nice.
So, I will write a note to my wife as we're doing this, just like an apology for the things I may have caused in her hair. Like as we're like walking along.
And how will you deliver said mail?
Well, I'll deliver it when I get to Lonis.
You got it. Alrighty.
And there's also signal on it, like the Vanderbilt family crest on it from the wax.
You got it. Alrighty. And that night is completely a-okay. Weather forecast today. Tiaria, you only have, from what you can tell, a couple hours of daylight before a massive thunderstorm heads your way.
All right, I'm going to ask Hove. You enjoy water, right?
Yes.
Does anybody hate water? Can I say to everybody?
No.
Me? I don't like water.
Wait, what?
Does anybody hate water?
No. I actually quite like water. I like swimming. Honestly, it's kind of fun.
All right, I hear I hear 2 of the 3 people with me say they like water, so I just don't even say anything.
But
Okay.
it's a mess to try and dry your fur.
And
Yeah.
within the next couple of hours, so at 8
I
a.m.
don't think I've ever told them the weather yet, by the way. I
At-
don't even know.
We need an official Tiaria weather app.
Hey,
Just don't tell
weather report, please. Hey, what's the weather looking like?
Alrighty, so with this, within the next couple of hours, so let's say that you get the weather report at 8, meaning that you get around 2 hours or your daily dose of sunlight that you need. Where is...
I have a point of exhaustion starting tomorrow.
Or what?
I need 3 hours of sunlight every day.
The sun has. Oh.
That's how I eat.
Wait, is there a way to make artificial sun?
There is, but not at our level. I'll be able to do it when I'm a higher level.
Damn.
Artificial sun.
It's okay, Gideon.
Oh.
I can use shape water and make sure that the rain doesn't fall on you.
My
if you
God.
want.
I can't hear. It's so loud.
Loud.
Oh shit, hang on, my
Well,
bad.
it's a big storm,
No,
so
you're
it would
good.
be
No,
hard to
it's
hear.
fine.
It's honestly pretty good for the RP.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just a little loud. I just gotta turn it down a little bit. for myself.
Alrighty, and with this, we will be going ahead, taking our 10-minute break. So right now it is 5:20 EST. We will be back at 5:30 because there is going to be something happening. So everyone, go ahead, do what you need to do. Go ahead, grab snacks, drink, take a piss, do whatever you need to do. because the next part of this is going to be a little bit long and is probably going to take up a good majority of the rest of the session. So we're going to go ahead and take our break.
Okay.
Dude, I'm so conflicted between invisibility, hold person, lesser restoration, and fucking shatter.
I have shatter.
Okay, yeah, you're good then. I'm gonna do lesser restoration. No, I could just enhance ability. Just make someone like a fucking unit. You know what? Fuck it. Enhance. Who wants to be the strongest bull, cat, eagle, fox, or owl? And or bear? I can do it to you once. For sure. For one of my spell slots. Twice, actually. So yeah.
Ooh, I now have second level bless.
Yo! Wait! Enhance ability's crazy! Whoa! I can get advantage on shit! Like, I can give you guys advantage on stuff for like a minute. Dude, Cat's Grace is interesting because the target has an advantage on dexterity checks. It doesn't take damage. Also doesn't take damage from falling 20 feet or less if it isn't incapacitated. But there's also that other one that's Featherfall. It's also that one.
I don't know if I want bless. Maybe not.
Oh,
What else?
I'm back now.
Damn, I am reading through a spell and it's actually pretty interesting. Gil, you here?
Yeah,
Gil? Gil?
I'm reading
Gil's
some.
dead. Sad.
He's doing his thing. I'm thinking of what college I want to join because I think at level 3 you get to pick a college. Or what is that? Am I wrong?
You want to hear the spell that I'm reading?
Sure.
It's called Ceremony and it's a ritual spell. And I can do many things. And one of the things I can do is called Wedding. You touch adult humanoids willing to be bonded together in marriage. For the next 7 days, each target gains a +2 bonus to AC while they are within 30 feet of each other. A creature can benefit from this right again, only if widowed.
Wait, so they die?
No, they don't die, but I can only use this once on those 2 people, unless if they get widowed, I can do it again. But, I mean, that makes sense, because you don't want to marry people twice, right? But isn't that cool?
That's quite interesting.
I want to marry people. Also, with this spell, I can make holy water.
What?
Yeah, it's called blessed water. You touch one vial of water and cause it to become holy water.
Yo, that's insane. What the fuck? You know what I got? I got fucking invisibility, enhanceability. I got sleep, speak animals, bane,
Sleep is pretty
thunderclap,
good.
vicious mockery. I got silence. There's like a lot of spells I can choose. And then I look at you and you're like, I can make holy water. And I'm like, that's so fucking useful. I'm sorry.
Well, the thing is, that's not all the spell does.
It does more, I know that.
I can also
God.
restore targets to its original alignments. Touch a corpse, and for the next 7 days, the target can't become undead. This is a first level spell. Why haven't I noticed this spell yet? Imagine.
Gentle repose.
No. This spell's called Ceremony, and it can do all those things.
Oh, I gotcha.
But it's a ritual, so it takes me an hour to cast. It's okay. I also have a really good healing spell, but it takes 10 minutes, so it's
is it
not
called?
for during prayer of healing. It makes it so that I can pick 6 creatures, and they all get 2d8 plus my spell casting ability
You
modifier.
can prepare it in advance so that you can cast at will at that time, but it takes time.
10
like a
minutes, so
Yeah, no.
I can't prepare that. You can prepare an action, not a 10 minutes thing.
prepare a spell.
Yeah, but an action spell. This doesn't take an action, this takes 10 actions. No, not
No,
10.
it takes one action and 10 minutes to
10.
prepare.
Well, technically it doesn't say action though. Normally it says casting time 1 action, but now it literally says 10 minutes, so I can't shorten it, I would assume.
Oh, wait. So, no, the duration. Does 10 minutes to cast it.
Yes, it takes 10 minutes to cast.
I'm going to read something real quick. I'm going to read preparing a spell.
Why do I have continual flame prepared? I don't use spells that have to do with fire. Imagine.
Like spell from your spell list that you want to use. Then your character must spend time studying the spell to prepare them. It's the same amount of time of time to prepare a spell for all prepared caster classes. So to prepare spells during a long rest, you can prepare them in advance.
But I mean, I guess I could. Nah, I can still use Cure Wounds during combat, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I can just use it like after a fight. Did I have it prepared? No, I don't even know. What do I have prepared? Light wounds, light summoning, secret flame, ceremony, cure wounds, fog cloud, guiding bolt, inflict wound, shield of fate, and a caster wounds. No, I don't have it prepared. Cool.
Hey, I'm back.
Gil, you missed it.
What I miss?
I was reading a spell that I have. I can marry people. Like, marry 2 people, you know?
Oh, what spell is that?
It is called Ceremony. And it says, I touched 2 adult humanoids willing to be bonded together in marriage.
Okay.
For the next 7 days,
So, like-
each target gains a +2 bonus to AC while they are within 30 feet of each other.
Yo, okay.
Oh, it doesn't even say two. It says you touch adult humanoids. Can I marry
What if you
multiple
marry-
people together?
What if they're like different races and they reach adulthood at different times?
Well, they have
Way
to be
home,
adults.
Alabama.
I am now a College of Swords bard.
Thank God it's not like a college of creation.
Oh, wait, what do you mean? Wait.
You ruined it. You ruined it.
It's
Now he's gonna look it up.
well, it's too late now. He can't change it.
No, I haven't put it yet, but I was like, I'm pretty sure I could, or I could.
Nope.
What's your
You have already
combination?
chose it. You cannot retcon it.
What do you mean? Oh, I want to be a College of Whispers. I thought about swords.
Alrighty, so
So
everyone's
I'm a
back.
sword boy.
I don't know if everyone's back.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if everyone's back.
So I'm
Alex,
I've been there the whole time.
I'm a sword guy.
What happened?
Alex, you good?
Yeah.
Kelly, good?
No, I'm dead.
Fair enough. Gil,
Yeah,
good?
yeah.
JC,
Fantastic.
Good.
Remy,
I'm living.
Rain. I'm here. All right, we're good.
Rain's up.
So I'm assuming I cannot retcon my choice.
Correct. You cannot. It is
So,
a major
I'm so-
decision that has already been made, and thusly so.
I do want psychic blades.
You have already
Oh.
chosen your college.
I just, I fucking,
Anything major like that, we are not retconning, so therefore your decisions have been finalized.
I just wanted to clarify in case you were to look at the character sheet. I have find traps there, but only because it doesn't have for a level 2 spell, but only because it doesn't have the spell I wanted. But I have that written in my bio and what it does.
Okay,
That's where I've been putting things that just don't quite fit in the roll 20
fair enough.
sheet.
Wait. Hi Zofty, how are you doing today? Oop. Wrong button. Alright. We are back now. So, during this heavy, rainy day, you continue walking along the road as best as you can. A little bit of fog comes in. If anyone has torches, feel free to go ahead, take one out of your inventory, and with that you're able to right click and you are able to enable torch for any light.
I pull out a lantern.
Oh, I can use light as a spell.
If you want to, you could go ahead and use that, or cast that, and you
There's a
could use it
lost.
as like an enabled torch.
Oh wait, no, forget it. I don't have a firefly.
But yeah,
Oh wait, no, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter for me.
And I'll be using as well. Never mind.
Yeah, I'll just use light.
Alright, so go ahead and do that. Anyone else want to enable lights or anything like that?
you know what? Nah, I'm good.
Alrighty.
Everyone else is lighting everything, so I don't really need to waste any resources. On just,
Yeah, for me it's a 20-foot radius of dim light and no
20 feet?
bright light 20-foot radius and dim light additional 20 feet.
Okay, yeah, I think we're good.
good.
I think we're good.
Alrighty. Question. What is the walking order right now?
I'm just chilling in the middle.
So you're in the middle, so I'll put you at 3. One of you would be in lights, or lights in front, possibly, so who's up front?
Well, I have light.
I want to be up front.
Alright, go
I
ahead.
also have a spell to move fog, so if needed, so maybe I should be at the front too.
Alright, so 2 of y'all are at front. Oh. And then I'm assuming you three are kind of lingering back. Alright, cool. Kelly or Gil,
Mm.
go ahead and make a perception check.
Probably Kelly.
No, both
Plus
of y'all.
3. Oh, both?
Oh, both.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine is not the best either, but it's fine.
That's a 13 for me.
18 for me.
Kelly, you hear in the midst of this very loud rain, people speaking up ahead. No lights on or anything like that. You just hear soft voices that you can't quite make out, but you know that people are up ahead.
Hey guys, we should probably stay quiet for a little bit because I hear people up there.
Wait, why? Wait, what? There's people?
Yes.
Well, if there are people ahead, then shouldn't we turn off the lights? If they're...
No, well, the thing is, they don't have lights, so I assume they have some form and way to see better in this weather. So I would like to keep my vision. Thank you very much.
Well, alright. Fair enough. yeah.
You continue. Hang on, let me. There's something I need to do real quick. I have multiple shit going on right now. And I just realized that I am being very bad and I do not have my thing on. There we go. Hello. Ha 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 ha.
The light spell takes an hour, by the way.
Is it concentration?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm being very bad, and I've done messed up, and I'm trying to fix that mistake. Where is the thing I need? You hear, as you continue progressing forward, the talking, Kelly, has officially quieted down.
Okay.
Well,
So, is it still foggy?
Yes.
Let me see what I'm gonna do about that. Because I don't trust this shit.
yeah, I proceed to pull out my rapier. And I start to look around. Can I roll? What do I do to look for them if there's like any trace they've been around?
Roll for a investigation. With. Do you have any kind of? I don't think dark sense would work here because it's not dark; it's foggy.
Don't got dark sense.
All right. Roll investigation, or excuse me, roll for perception with disadvantage.
Can I use my spell first to get rid of the fog? Maybe.
I'm trying to think. What's the radius of that?
It can get rid of fog in a 30-foot cube within range.
So 16 plus 3.
16 plus 3 for that. From where you are currently at, 30 feet cube would.
Well, it is in range of 30 feet, so I can place it more to the front if I want to.
You can. When you do that, you do not see anyone within that 30 feet area. And with that investigation, is that with disadvantage?
Yeah.
You simply hear the just very slight crackling of sticks.
They're coming
And
towards me, correct?
no, and you hear them to your sides, and as soon as you whip around to the right of you, a torch comes on, and he is right near you, One Taurus.
Wolf, just a quick thing. The fog that I just like yeeted is destroyed, so it stays away.
Got
Can
it.
I take a? So, is there a way to react to this? To keep it react?
Hang on, let me finish.
Okay.
As soon as you whip over to the right, you see a familiar figure, and yet it is the Vulture Gang right here. And with the torch, he says, "Hello, One Taurus. We missed you." And I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Dum, dum, dum.
Yay.
Ah, she.
Wow, this is cool.
Oh, damn.
That is a 23.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh
I got
no.
a 14.
Oh no.
14, Dobby. Gideon?
I got an 8.
8, Gib, and Tiaria? Tiaria?
Dead.
Sorry, I was muted. 16.
16. You got it. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and get the order up real quick just to make sure I have everything. So it would be... Oh, I forgot how you do this. Apply turn. So we need that. That. Then it would be you. Where is it? I'm losing my mind. Bop, 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 bop. Could be you. That, that, that. Okay. I think I have everyone accounted for. Alright. So. And with this, we begin combat. One Taurus, knowing that the Vulture Gang is now here to get vengeance with you leaving. What do?
Well, immediately I say, I didn't miss you, you fucking ugly bastard. And I'm going to use. I'm going to. Let me think. Let me read what my thing proficiency. So I am a dueling style. Fighting style. So I am going to take an attack. And I will also use a bardic inspiration.
Alright, so go ahead and roll with whatever you need to do. Just roll.
Alright, gotcha. So let me see. That is a +5, so that is a 9. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
Correct, that does not hit. You immediately swing, and once when you swing, he ends up parrying it.
And I still have my move speed.
Yes.
So let me think. I'm thinking now. I'm gonna move. Like, he has me in a parry, right? Or did he like? Okay, parry is like when it flips out of your hand.
No.
So you're
Essentially,
away.
he just blocks it with the shield and he moves it to the your sword to the side.
Okay. So I'm gonna move. Let's see. Where I was originally was here.
Just letting you know, if you do move away, he will have an attack of opportunity.
I will not then. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding
You
me.
can use your bunny hop to deflect it.
Actually, she's not wrong. Holy shit. Thank you. Rabbit hop. I use a bunny hop. And I go 10 feet away. I'm just gonna kick off his shield. Pretty much.
If
There
you're
you go.
kicking off his shield, then logically speaking, you wouldn't be going to the right. You'll be going straight back.
Would it possibly? Okay then. So is that anything I can do, right? With movement?
If you do, you would have to make a athletics check.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Making a last athletics check, and I need to make a check as well.
Imagine falling into the sword on accident.
Oh. Roll in box, or do I just roll?
Roll.
So I just do it normally, no
Yes.
box. Good. I have
Actually, you need to roll with disadvantage because of the rain will affect the terrain that you're hopping off of.
even with proficiency, Sag.
Yes.
Doing it again. 16 is my best.
16.
Yes. 16 is as good as it got.
Alrighty.
As in with disadvantage.
So,
I have 16.
as you jump off of the shield being fairly slippery, and the person that you are jumping off of has... How do I put this in a way? Alright, so, as soon as you jump to kick off of his shield, when you do, instead of hoping you would fly off, you immediately just land on top of him. So you do not
Is
go.
he prone?
Yes, he is now prone, and instead of moving, you are now like on top of him.
He's pinned! Yay! Hey, it worked in a way! It worked!
Alrighty, and next will be actually Red's turn. So
I hear the fate.
that is. With that, he is instantly going to get off and get up.
Does he have to make an action against me since I'm on top?
He has used his action to get off of you.
Okay.
And he used his half of his movement to get up. And that is it. Tiaria, your turn.
It's so cool!
Just to clarify, do we in character do we know about the two separate from those three?
No. If you want to, you can make. If you want to, you can make a perception, but otherwise, no, you do not.
Question. I only know about these guys. That's interesting.
I have 17 even with disadvantage.
17 with disadvantage. Let me check. Let's see. So, oh, that's right. They would be having this. With that, you easily see that you see two guys with bows and arrows, drawn at the ready to your left.
Okay.
May I ask a question to Tiara?
It would have to be pretty. I mean, I don't.
I would say it's not your turn, so I would wait until it's your turn.
And you were kind of distracted by.
Oh yeah, I'm currently face to face with a fucking old compatriot of mine.
Yes,
Yeah.
so it is officially Tiara's turn.
I'm going to be. Actually. What is it? Don't. How do I move myself? There we go. I'm gonna be moving myself over here.
All right.
10 feet of my movements, and then I'm just making sure. Trying to make sure I'm within like striking range. You know?
Yeah, I would say that's good enough right there.
I was trying to figure it out.
You're practically breathing upon their necks right now.
The tree moves closer.
Yep.
I sensed you.
I can smell you.
At this point, I'm actually going to reach my hand out towards the one next to me, but be casting my spell at the one further away.
What are you casting?
What is it? Chill Touch.
Chill touch.
A necrotic, little skeletal hand is going to appear at my target and grab hold. It'll.
And do I need to roll, or do you need to roll?
I do. It's no spell attacks, or it's a range attack spell.
All right, roll with disadvantage due to it being foggy and heavy rain.
Yep. Okay. 14.
14, that hits. And go ahead and roll for damage.
Yep. All those high rolls and then damage. I hit a 1, but I get +4, so 5 damage.
What a roll! What a roll! I clap.
So
Good
what's
job.
what's the total damage?
5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
Good shot.
And that is
Not quite. I will be expending one of my wild shape charges.
Ooh.
I won't be wild shaping. I'll be basically channeling it into my spores around my body.
Oh, okay.
I forgot she had fungus.
None of you know it yet.
So with that, what ends up happening is that you reach your arm out for the one directly in front of you. He's fully embraced for anything happens, and you just hear a scream right behind him as he looks around and notices that his now arm is slowly starting to decay a little bit and freeze up.
Remember, I actually attacked green though.
Yes, that's his companion right behind him.
I
Yeah,
just wanted to
that,
make sure
yeah, that's what I'm describing. It's okay.
Okay.
So he turns around, notices that, and then he turns back, in front of you, and he says, "You monster!"
I just say there's no point in running.
With that, it is now.
Oh,
Alright, what the hell's going on over here?
Player, where'd you go?
They need to step out.
Okay.
Yes. What the fuck is going on over here? I need to actually see my things.
His stream's dying. He's being a streamer. Very cringe.
No, it's called I can't fucking see with the amount of blue shit.
Wait, what do you mean by blue? What is it?
The fucking cone in the dome. The comb dome.
The cone
This one right over here will get behind you, Dobby, and will attack. Don't need that
Not
because
him trying to go up and behind.
that fucking misses. That
What would he
is.
get? That's a good question.
Hang
I'm curious
on.
now.
Kind of hard to miss me.
Yeah, that's hard. He goes from behind and he slashes, and the slash just misses. As he is currently just everything is around him is slowly just. God damn, I can't fucking see. The other guy comes over here, and with this, let me go ahead. Click next. Why are my rolls so bad today?
Yeah.
I know that doesn't hit because you have an AC above 11.
AC 130 above.
And he comes over, and even with the lights to help him see you, somehow still fucking misses. Next is you, Dobby.
Dobby,
Whoa.
break him.
Can I somehow grab this kid Blue and put him in front of me so I can then do a my fire burst?
You would have to make a strength check with disadvantage, and on top of that, you would have to make an opposing strength check, so he will have an option to get out of it if he rolls high enough.
Can we do that?
Yes, so I need you to roll 2d20, and I need you to do the lower of the two. And whichever one you get, I would have to roll higher.
Okay.
So that's a
Three.
3.
Oh, no.
11.
So you'll be
no.
taking 3. What's your strength?
18 plus 4.
So plus 4, so that's a 7.
Yeah.
With
Damn,
that,
no.
you grip him up and you do manage to pick him up. However, he's able to hit you with his shield from your arm, and he is brought back down.
Damn.
You did good, Gideon.
And
You did good, Dobby.
You still have a movement left. That was your action.
Can I use rage?
You could use that. You could use that as a bonus action.
But I just use rage.
All right, you
turn.
rage afterwards, and do you move or no?
No.
Alrighty. Next would be these people over here. The first one will light a torch as an action, and then they do not move. The next one will go ahead and fire a shot at you, Tiario. As soon as he fires, the arrow hits his buddy in the back with a nat 1. And it causes... What is the damage for this? It is...
I forgot the rules for Nat 1. I thought it was like critical failure, so it does horrible shit.
I guess I scared them pretty good.
Man literally became fucking the Wendigo and just like, accept your fate, menacing stare.
And purple is taking 4 damage.
Nice.
My God. Man's gonna need a fucking band-aid for that.
With that, purple screams and looks over at his guy and just starts going off and yells at him. Next is Gideon.
Actually, I wanted to save this a little bit because it is a reaction. Whenever I feel like refreshing on my turn, I will then activate my spores on both of the two within, if they're, because I believe they're both within 10 feet of me. I might be wrong.
One of them is, and the other one is barely 10 feet. So unfortunately, only one is.
All right, okay, that's fine. So the one that just got shot, though, I'm going to activate my spores on them to, maybe do a little extra damage. Well, I mean, definitely do extra damage. Con save, though.
I'm just imagining he's just turning into a fucking fungus, man. Slowly become the fungus.
I'm gonna roll with disadvantage because he is currently busy yelling. Does a 17.
Oh, yeah. They don't even notice the spore then.
Alright, and what does the spore do?
Let me make sure if it does. Yep, it does nothing in this if it since made the con save.
Okay. Next is Gideon.
All right. Quick question.
Quick answer.
Does the light around them make it so that you don't have disadvantage, or is the range that bad? Regardless, you're gonna have disadvantage.
The rain is bad, so if there is not a light source, then there is disadvantage, but if you're in an area that protrudes light, then you will have a normal roll.
Which is me.
Damn. All right. All right. Is there light right here behind this guy? Is it like his friend is here and there's a light?
I would say yes, but not a hell of a lot. It's dim light.
Okay. All right. I'll stand right here then.
All right.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite on my blade.
All right.
And I'm gonna go ahead and make an attack on this fella right here.
Alrighty.
Actually, sorry. This guy.
This fine gentleman.
Alright, go ahead and roll to attack. And I will say yes with advantage because you are rolling because of flank.
Sweet, thank you.
Herb, stop him.
Question.
Yes. Hang on. Yes, Dobby?
When I got kicked, did I take damage? When I
No.
went for the grapple?
No.
Okay.
You rolled, you rolled 2 nat 20s. Go ahead and do max damage plus whatever damage you're rolling for now.
Hey, all those nat ones came to something.
Yeah.
They came to something.
So that's a d8 plus 2d6. So 12 plus 8 is 20 damage, and then I roll a d6. 27 plus 4.
27 plus 4?
Yeah.
With this hit, as soon as your blade connects, the sheer force of the thunder itself makes him explode.
Oh, Jesus Christ, okay.
He is now gone, and the source of light around the area is no longer there. So you will have disadvantage in this area.
Holy crap.
My fucking Christ, Gideon, you've been saving up that rage. All those nat ones.
Oh, technically, my light reaches all the way over there.
It's dim light still, but
No. It's 20 feet of normal light and then an extra 20 of dim.
yeah, he's not in 20, so he is in dim light still.
He needs to move a little bit.
Yes, like I said, it is still dim.
Okay, that's fine.
As long as you stay 20 feet within me, it's fine.
Yes, alright,
Yeah.
Cove.
Yes, I was checking something real
Oh, I just want to move over here at the end of my turn.
Oh, where that 0.4 feet is?
Yeah.
Because you've already taken movement, you will only be able to go, like, around where Dobby is.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine.
Oop.
Does that evoke an attack of opportunity?
Let's see here.
If he wants, yeah, go for it.
No, hang on. I need to do a calculation. Yeah, that will invoke an attack of opportunity. So pink, because he is in lights, it will just be a normal roll. Does a... Hang on, let me double check. +3 to hits. Does a 19 hit?
19 is my AC.
I forgot.
So it hits.
Yeah.
It hits.
Alright.
Cool.
So that will be... Where is my army of beasts?
I gotta roll for something real quick.
I'm gonna do this. That deals 9 damage.
9 Holy, okay.
Oh, mama. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Alright, Cove, your turn.
Yes. Let me check something real quick. No, not that one. That one. 10-foot radius. I would like to use my spell, Shatter, and I would like to cast it in such a way that it's like 10 feet that hits only the archery people.
So you would have to move your main points over a little bit to the left, so where the green guy is facing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright,
As long as it hits both of them.
do I need to roll for anything, or is it roll to hit?
No, it's a con save.
Con save, I'll roll.
Do I roll damage first, or do you do
No, I roll
first?
con first, because that is... It determines if it takes full or half.
Yeah, but the thing is, I want to use something that would do full, like, so that I don't have to roll damage, but it just does full damage instead. But I don't want to, like, make it seem that I only use it because both of them would get full damage or something, so that's why I ask.
Well, either way, they both fail, so they will take...
Okay, then they take the full 3d8 damage.
3d8 advantage. Alrighty, so, as soon as you shatter upon them, their insides turn into jelly, and both of them have become gelatinous bodies, and they are both dead.
Cool.
I have some stern wording for them.
Alrighty, one Taurus, your turn.
Oh, and then wait.
Oh.
I want to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on my boy Gideon.
Alrighty.
My boy.
So, yeah, you now have an extra 2 AC. There you go.
You.
That's all.
So I will say at the start of my turn, since I used my bardic inspiration with my thing, I have a +3 because I rolled a 3 with my inspiration die. Because this is my next turn.
Alright.
Plus Elder Sword. So I have a 17 to my AC.
Alright, go ahead. What do you want to do?
I am going. Is it possible for me? So, am I flanking him?
You would have to move a little bit to the left.
Okay. Wait. Can I not move him? Wait. Oh no, I was doing something else. Yeah. Wait, I need to look at something real quick. Ben's about 5 movement speed right there.
Mm-hmm.
Not there. And then there. Am I able to disarm him from here?
How would you go about doing that?
By stabbing him through the hand.
Because he has sword and shield at front, no.
Am I able to cripple him?
You can try.
So yeah, I'm gonna fucking stab him in the thigh.
Go ahead and roll, this time with advantage because you are flanking and it is bright light.
Yeah. So 18 plus 5.
That hits. Roll for damage.
And I will be using Bardic Inspiration as well. Again. So yes. I shall also roll the Bardic Inspiration. Which, let's see. Yeah. A 2. So that's... Let me check real quick for my notes. Alright, it's taking a long time. Let me see. Is he within 5 feet of me?
Yes.
This other guy?
The bully guy?
Yeah, I gotta
No.
see. Gotta check. Fuck, okay. Filing plus number of feet equal to. So I'm gonna do mobile flourish. I'm gonna do plus 2 damage to it if I do roll the damage. So I'm gonna roll the damage, which is a D8, correct? Yes. Yeah. 5 plus 2, that's 7. And then plus 2 again.
9.
9. And he will be pushed 5 feet from me.
So he'll
So 7 feet away from me.
he will stay where he is because he will be pushed into Davi.
Yeah. Okay. So he's been stabbed in the thigh. As I do finesse sequence. But yeah.
Alright. So when you hit him in the thigh and you push him, he ends up headbutting Davi in the back as he essentially looks to turn towards you.
Is he crippled? Or like kneeled?
No.
No? I just stabbed him in the fucking leg?
Yep.
I just taking out his thigh. Over here, you lovely, ugly cunt.
And will that be all?
I can move 15 more feet, but that would invoke attack of opportunity, so I will not.
Alrighty. Tiaria, your turn.
I think I have to just take no action this turn.
You become one with Tree.
Basically, yeah.
Roll for tree.
Roll for tree. With advantage. I have advantage for tree.
Oh, absolutely.
Is that the legendary tree of old?
Alright, so, and actually, people would have disadvantage seeing me too in this one.
Yes. So roll for tree.
Free weight for nutrients.
Yeah, that's a 25.
Wait, can Arya
Oh no, sorry. I grabbed the wrong number. My bad. That's a 21.
21. You have become full tree. Anyone who is near Tiaria is officially believes Tiaria is a tree.
Arya has begun the transformation.
Alrighty, next will be Pink One's turn. He is going to roll for attack with advantage on Dobby. That, my friend, is a nat 20.
Oh no. Oh, Dobby. I'm sorry.
So, Dobby. Well, Dobby is raging currently, so this will take half damage. So, that is... you take 12 damage.
So cut that in half, 6?
No, that is halved.
Oh.
44 damage. Oh man, you would have been exploded just like fucking Gideon did to that one, man.
I'm good. I have a lot of HP right now.
It will now be the other guys. It will now be other one's turn, which he is once again going for Dobby.
Yo, this is crazy.
Fucking insane.
Does a 19 hit? What's your AC at?
Good question. Maybe I'll find out.
Roll for Riz. Yes.
13.
So that does hit. And that is 5.
Not bad, not bad.
Alrighty. The first guy in the blue instantly goes for your chest, and where you recently got stabbed at by the devil of the door, instantly gushes out as he pulls it back, coating the blade in a black and blue, or a black and red blood. And as soon as he's finished with that, the person right behind you ends up slashing your Achilles tendon. But only nicks it just slightly.
Damn, I'm on my knees.
No, you're still standing, but it's gonna be hard to walk for a couple of days. And speaking of Dobby, your turn.
Can I double swing with my hand axes as a bow?
You'll be using an action and a bonus action.
I would like to do that.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll for attack. You will roll for blue first because he's directly in front of you. You would only roll 1d20 for that.
12 plus 9 dexterity, right? So plus 2, 14.
It's your proficiency with your weapon.
So essentially, if you look,
Use your strength. I'm pretty sure 12, okay, that's plus 4, 16.
that does hit. Roll for damage.
Which would be 1d6, right?
Let me look at your character sheet because I do not have that up. Hand axe, I think, is 1d6, but let me double check so I'm not misleading you with information.
Did I roll my D1?
No.
Come on, man. It's good dice, I swear. It's never gone wrong. It's rolling true.
Why do I have pens and yet I can't even go up to said pens?
Why?
It won't let me for whatever reasons. Have to scroll all the way up.
Can I touch one?
Yeah, that is a 1d6 plus 4.
6 and 10, so 16 with.
Wait, what?
So I swung one hand axe for 6 and the other hand axe for 10.
No, you have to roll for damage, Alex.
That's what I did. I rolled and I did damage for 6.
Damage, so that would be 10 damage. And do you want to hit the other person behind you, or do you want to hit another?
No, blue. It would be blue again.
Okay, so now you need to roll the hit for the other one.
Oh. 7.
7 plus 6, that is a 13. 13 hits as well, so roll for damage for that.
5.
You get blue. You hit him once in the chest, and on your way around, you end up hitting him in the leg. He is extremely battered and bleeding, and he is nearly on his last legs.
Oh yeah, I would like to end my turn.
You got it. Gideon, your turn.
Okay. Move here. Here. And
Because of that, that invokes 2 attacks of opportunity. Or, excuse me, 1 attack of opportunity, because blue.
wait for who?
Oh wait, no, wait. Never mind. I'm dumb.
You're not dumb. You're smart.
And what would you like to do, Gideon?
I'm gonna attack. It's probably right here.
Blue?
Okay.
Go ahead and roll to attack. That is not advantage because you are not behind him all the way, so it will not count as flanking.
That's all I'll do.
He's back, boys. He's back.
With
That's a 6.
you move, and as you move, you end up swinging. But you end up swinging on his good leg, and so he just simply lifts his leg up as you swing.
Okay, that's all I'll do. That's all I'll do.
Hey, Gideon, you're back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Cove, your turn.
I will go this way to this guy. And I want to use. I don't know if this is smart, but it's fine. I want to use my 2nd level inflict wounds.
Go ahead and see if that hits.
And I have advantage.
Yes, because of flanking.
God, I hope I hit. It will be such a waste if I don't.
Yo, why does Swantours look like a fucking ghoul in the dark? You look like a fucking ghoul.
Does 21 hits?
You don't even need to roll for damage at this point. Inflict wounds instantly murders the guy.
Please? Can I please?
You can roll for damage, but just letting you know, he's dead.
He's melted.
No, he's not melted. The inflicted wounds, like the thunderous strike, makes him
It's actually quite bad.
It don't matter. He fucking explodes.
No, he just.
How much blood is on us at this moment?
A lot.
Man, we're gonna have to wash off in the rain. Get your buckets, boys. So yeah.
Damn.
That was actually a quite bad roll.
Yeah.
Honestly, 11's decent, I would say.
It's 4d10 though.
Yes, but it's still good damage.
It's
Like,
about
damage?
it's about average.
Alright, so my turn.
Yeah.
I tell him, so let me ask. Can I disarm him now? Is there a way?
He's still facing Dobby.
But he looked at me though!
Yeah, but he swung back at Dobby.
Alright, well, flanking again.
Alright.
It was time to do the old flank maneuver.
Alright, roll to attack with advantage.
18 plus 5.
18 plus 5, that hits. Roll for damage.
I used inspiration again.
Alrighty.
I will now do a... Let me check. Yeah, I was gonna do a defensive flourish on plus 2 damage and then another 2. So I'm gonna roll that hit die now. So
Nice.
9?
That he is now. Alright, so you're essentially aiming for the thighs, or are you aiming for kill?
I'm aiming for thigh.
He is now downed. Combat is officially over now. With this exploration mode, as soon as he falls down, he says, "No, you won't take me alive." As he swallows something, and within a matter of seconds, he starts to spasm out with foam frothing from the mouth as he is now dead.
Oh, Jesus.
And that only lasting a few minutes, the thunderstorm is still brewing on.
So, yeah, as that guy dissolves, I'm like, fucking coward. Take an easy way out.
Wait, where did Tiaria go?
What? Wait. Actually,
Right there.
what do you mean?
Where?
Where? What the fuck do you mean? Hey! Tree, where'd you go? Tiara, where'd you go?
Just to
She
clarify, I'm here.
Guys, where did Gideon? Did she tree again?
Oh, oops.
Has she treed?
Don't mind that.
I look at Gideon like, did she do the tree thing?
Yeah, you're still tree Tiaria.
I know. That's what I said.
I look at
I'm here,
Gideon
people.
and I say, did she do the thing?
Maybe.
Maybe. Is there like a lot of trees, or is she just a sole tree?
The only tree is.
a soul tree on the lonesome road.
I look at the tree. I'm gonna go up to the tree.
As you approach me, you do a con save.
Oh.
What? Constitution save? What? How dare you? Not 21.
Then again, you wouldn't even notice them.
So am I good?
Yep.
Okay, so I go up to the tree, and I just like, I start touching the tree, like poking it. I'm just like, is this you? Is this you? Tiaria?
I start as if to to hit one Taurus with my staff, but stop short and just walk back to the back. Just stop short and then walk away a few steps.
What are you? What are you doing? Why you trying to hit me? What was that
I'm
for?
not looking at anybody at the moment.
Guys, she's doing something. They're doing something. Don't know. But they tried to hit me with a staff. It sounds like a casual day for me, it seems.
Wolf, I would like to pray and ask for forgiveness for being savage.
I will say that was a bit on the savage side.
We're all covered in blood. There's blood all over us, except for Tiaria.
Your prayer has been heard by your goddess. However, you say your prayer about the savagery and ask for forgiveness. You hear no response, and if you did, it is extremely faint due to the heaviness of the rain. As once when this is finished, you continue on for the rest of the day. I need someone to go ahead and roll for a survival check with disadvantage.
Oh, cool. Hey, who wants to roll? I don't think I'm good at that.
I only have +3, so.
Yeah, I think probably Tiara is the best.
I'm negative.
I have expertise in persuading people.
I have exhaustion, so I have disadvantage on all ability rolls.
Well, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it then. Okay, I'm thinking of doing it then.
Has it been a week already, Ray?
It's been, well...
It has been, you will figure that out once when, you get the bonus.
Real quick, can I loot their fucking pockets?
No, because I would know sooner. I will get an exhaustion.
Let's put it this way, it has only been 4 days right now.
Okay, so Rain.
Roll for investigation with disadvantage because it is raining.
Absolutely, good sir. Let me see what I get. 15. Come on. No whammies, no whammies. No whammies. 15 plus 3.
None of them have gold on them. If anything, you only see like a couple like silver necklaces. But other than that, they have no
Keep in
gold.
mind, 4 of them have been
I'll take it.
turned into goo.
Yeah. You have collected a single silver chain.
Silver tiara? What?
No, silver chain, so silver necklace.
Ah, nice.
What kind of armor were they wearing?
Leather armor.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, even so, there's only one that's like able to be scavenged.
I just meant for like, if we ever see them again.
Alright.
Like,
Lads.
it's easy to recognize it.
And in terms of survival, has anyone made that? If not, then I will roll.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Keep in mind, this is at a disadvantage because it is heavily raining, and most of the wildlife will not be out.
I rolled a nat 1 plus 3.
With a nat 1, there is absolutely nothing around. Go ahead, everyone take 1 ration out, and we will move on to the next day.
Weather.
Weather report. Today's weather.
I look forward to the weather report.
Alright, let me go ahead. With that is a beautiful, bright, and sunny day, and you are no longer exhausted.
Did we take a rest or not?
Yes, everyone will take a I would say probably a long rest. Everyone takes a long rest, so everyone is good. And the rest for the rest of that day's journey will be good. You are now nearing the city of Lonus. You will take one more day to get there due to the hassle and the horrible weather.
Yes.
Everyone go ahead. I'm not even going to let you roll for it this time. I need you all to take a ration out of your inventory. And Tiaria, there is something for you today. The flower that was given to you by one of the sisters of the king. Yep. As you look at it, it goes from its vibrant floral colorations and begins to shrivel up. An indicator telling you that something horrendous has happened. And that is all I can say.
I wish to, as I see it wilting, ask this flower how dire it is. It can't tell me in words, but it can give me a feeling how dire this is.
The situation in terms of what it is like. The owner, or the original owner of the flower, is in immense emotional pain. And due to its emotional pain, a great amount of wilting and also a great amount of somewhat mutational properties begin to happen. Starting with the flower beginning to turn into a odd, sickly yellow color.
Then I'm just going to say very, very blasé as we're traveling. I believe the king has died.
Yeah. That's it.
Well, I continue walking, just as we're traveling.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's keep on going then.
You finally reached the town of Lonus. With knowledge that the king is now dead. Let me pull up the map of Lonus. You enter the town of Lonus, knowing that it is a fishing city with quite a bit of farm around the area. Many ships entering and leaving a harbor. As it continues to stay busy. You and
with me is no one even asked. Like, no one had follow-up questions. They just like, yeah, that sounds.
Yeah, no one asked anything. No one asked anything. It was like, how do you know this information? It's really just like, okay.
I have an idea, but not the no other reason.
You know what? We'll turn this into a talking situation. How does it make everyone feel knowing that the king is dead? Silence once again. Okay, so in Lonus, as you approach, you notice the Lonus dock being extremely busy. And now it is time for discussion in terms if anyone would like to say anything, or if anyone would like to do something in the city of Lonis, you may do so. Hey, no levitating. Come back down. Where is everyone? Hello?
Hello?
No.
Hello?
What the fuck
Father?
happened?
What happened to you?
I don't know, I was literally just talking, and yet no one was saying shit.
Oh, yeah, we were all talking.
Yeah.
We're like, the second king has died. This can't keep happening.
The king died.
The king has died.
Wait,
He
oh,
has
yeah?
croaked.
What?
He frogged. The
Yes.
gay frogs killed him.
So did we arrive in the city now, right?
Yes, you have officially arrived at the city bustling with a lot of business in terms of fishermen coming in and out delivering food and the local fish over to its shopkeepers, as well as it's just a very busy area despite it being fairly small.
Oh yeah, smells like the sea, huh? The scum of the earth, the salt of the earth people. Mmm, smells interesting. Smells like my youth.
What is wrong with that smell?
Well, there's nothing wrong. It just reminds me of times when I was younger. That's pretty much it. Besides that, fish. It's kind of fun to fish, I do say. You know,
No,
if
it's
you're
not. It's mean. It's cruel. You're killing fish.
there is a cycle to these things, you know that, right? 'Cause
Not in my beliefs.
what do you eat plants, right?
Yes.
And other things, fish too?
No.
No? Okay.
I
So-
do not eat creatures of the ocean.
So the thing is, there's a thing called a circle of life. Us on top side have seen herbivores like me, like a rabbit harrigan.
I know what the circle of life means. I've met sharks.
Fair enough.
My beliefs just make me believe that I should not participate in that. Unless the people hurt you.
Well, there is also a thing with beliefs. Imparting it onto others because of that can be kind of finicky with people. People don't like that. But ideologies can change. But hey, this is how they live. This is how they supply themselves with food and a wealth, aka life.
As long as they do not hurt my people with it, I'm fine with it. But they did. So then I judge.
You know what? You put a very fair statement. If someone hurt my family and or people that I cared about, then yeah, I'd also be quite angry.
Let's get a boat then.
Question is, what kind of boat and how much is it going to cost? Is the good question.
We
So,
probably don't need to buy a whole boat. Maybe just like passage, you know? If we get.
I know
Yeah,
that. What I mean is, how much are we going to have to pay to be on the boat is a good question.
I'm pretty sure you can sweet talk someone into giving us like very low prices, right? Isn't that?
Listen,
I could volunteer.
well, it's not what I always do. It's listen, I can sweet talk people, but hey, listen, there are a few people I sweet talk to. One of them's my darling, and pretty much that. But I can negotiate prices and lower them to an unbelievable level.
Remy, let JC talk. JC.
Left again?
What the hell is
Our
happening?
DM is here again.
No, I'm trying to figure out what the hell is happening because it's the second time this hardly ever happens. JC, what were you gonna say?
I said I could volunteer to be someone's mast if one broke, and then we could travel with them for free.
We could.
A second.
Mass.
Yo, the tree becomes the boat. It is now one piece. We have
It's just
a
me
living
holding a
ship.
sail. I don't know.
So I'm gonna go around the market and I'm gonna ask, hey, Giddy, you want to go around and see if you find a boat we can get a good price for? I can see if I can talk someone.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go, man.
Before you even begin to look around, you do see the merchant from a few days ago, as well as his companion, Mr. T, walk around with some heavy crates as they begin to load them up onto a boat of their own, in which they have seeked passage on by a really odd company, in which their name is literally just called the Ship Company.
Hey, Gideon, that's the same guy we saw cry earlier, a few days ago.
That is.
That I made him cry because I told him what happened, and I didn't tell him who did it though. I look at him with like a mischievous look. It's like I didn't tell him, but I told him what happened, but not who did it. Maybe we can get him to, I nudge him, nudge nudge.
Yeah, I think we could.
You think of what I'm thinking?
Pretty sure. Yeah, let's just go get everybody else, and because he knows us.
Yeah, he knows us. Surely. Surely he'll let us come on, even though we made him cry. It was kind of funny, though. It was truly kind of like a... It was kind of funny to see him, like, just disappointed for a bit. Because I was like that a few days ago. No, that day, actually.
All right, let's head that way.
We just literally we haven't even moved. We just turn around from, like, talking with each other, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Am I correct? So we're just like, hey guys,
I think it happened again.
I think we have a ship.
No,
that guy that.
Oh, okay.
Remember that guy earlier we talked to, and I made him cry a few days ago. He apparently has a ship, and he's loading it with crates and everything. I think I can get us in there really cheaply.
Maybe.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna do something. Yeah, I'm gonna cast a spell on my. You see what Thor's just start chanting and shit, and he's gonna cast enhance ability on him. And he's got eagle. He's gonna do eagle splendor on himself,
Nice.
which gives him advantage on charisma checks.
Okay. As you do, and you finally move forward to the boat, you hear D and Dumb are just like strumming a guitar as they sing, "We're on a cheap sailboat, hurrah, hurrah, we're off to deliver shit to people we don't know," as they continue on with their lovely song. And Lord Bennett is just takes the guitar out of their hands after a second, cracks it in half, and tosses it to the side. And he says, "After what you have done, no singing allowed for the rest of the trip." As they say, "Aw," as they become extremely sad. And they continue, like, being fairly hyper-focused on trying to get shit done. And loading up the boat.
Hey, nice to see you, man. Hello, Mr. Bennett.
Hey, what?
I'm gonna sit down and try to play with the drums that I was given the exact same thing and sing what they were singing.
Go ahead and roll a performance check.
Hey,
It's gonna be a nat 1 plus 3.
Nat 1 plus 3. Alright.
Don't break those drums.
With a nat 1, with your very first strike, instead of breaking the drums through the center, your strength has somehow managed you to break the actual shelling around the bongos, And it essentially becomes a flatlined mess.
Do I witness this?
Yes.
You just hear you hear him say hello to Bennett, and then you just see him scream. Why? Why did you break that? I made that. That took me 5 hours to make.
Tiaria cast mending on it.
I can't do that.
Oh,
But
shit.
I can cast Druidcraft, and I'm just gonna sit there and like tap where the bongos were and make like a bong, like a just a flat base.
I have mending.
Just making it seem
You
like
just- You just see one Taurus's eye twitch
I have
very
mending.
violently.
Kelly, you want to cast mending?
I mean, I can.
How much mending does she have to cast?
I don't know. Roll.
Well, it's a cantrip, so it's fine.
Yes, but I want you to roll just for funsies to see how much you mend.
But how? What would I roll? Because it's just a spell.
Just roll a flat d20.
this is more for
20,
fun,
100.
not for not reality.
I know, but I find it fun.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
find it fun too.
Because
Funny.
it's better than just fully mending something. I want to. For me, mending works as if like you repair something, but depending on what you're mending, and if it's like a handcrafted item, mending should at least be like it would have some imperfections in terms of the mending, unless if you roll a nat 20.
My guy, I made
Okay.
that. I made all of my instruments.
Kelly,
made
your
my fucking
mending it repairs like a good chunk of the bongos. However, the bongos, if the bongos had feelings, they would never be the same ever again.
I immediately start trying to play them again.
Roll for performing.
21.
Oh, nice.
Make some more, please. I want my bongos to go back.
As the bongos feel like they're finished mending, you instantly start playing again, and you kind of you don't necessarily sing, but you more so playing the tune of which the strums were being played at.
I turn back to Lord Bennett and I'm like, she broke the bongos I made. My merch.
As soon as you turn over to Bennett, Bennett is immediately just laughing his ass off. As well as Mr. T as well. Mr. T holding his sides to the point where he's about ready to fall overboard.
I yell at them, shut the fuck up! It's not funny! It's not hysterical! It's fucking tragic! This is not...
They laugh even more, and Mr. T falls overboard straight into the water.
Oh, jeez.
You just see me just fucking, like, doing, like, angry bunny thumps. On the fucking deck. It's like a fucking jig. It's like, you know how bunnies stump with their legs? He's doing that right now. Like that.
Hang on, where is After 3 solid minutes of painstaking laughter from Lord Bennett and
Mr. T.
let me roll for Mr. T. Because Mr. T, because he's laughing overboard and he hasn't got... Actually, let me...
Dude, is he gonna drown? I'm the laughter.
Mr. T is now dead because he drowned in the water.
What?
No shot.
Hey, listen, I would have, like, dude, I was gonna go after him, but...
Oh, it's fine, it's fine. Death happens all the time.
By the way.
He died the way he wanted to die.
Yes, Tiaria, you have gained 5 experience. What?
Perfect.
For killing him?
Yes.
Tiaria killed. Oh, I thought I made him laugh. He broke it, made the bongos, and then
It's shared.
reacted with
It's shared.
Christ as a
It's shared
reaction.
experience, and one Taurus you gain 5 experience points as well.
That's the 5
The best way they kill someone, a comedy act. Yes, yes. One Taurus is good at this. Yes, do your dirty grim work.
With that, Bennett allows y'all to ride onto the ship to Wildkeep free of charge.
But does he notice Mr. T's gone? Is a good question.
He does, and he says death happens all the time. It's a cycle of life, and yet he will enjoy drinking mead and singing songs of their pleasantries, in the afterlife.
So essentially, he died the way he wanted to.
Basically. With Dee and Dum kind of crying at the loss of their friend, with the Bennett still having a good old chuckle from the bongos.
I go over to Tiara. I grab her. I'm like, please, do not do that again.
By the way, if you're curious, Mr. T, because he's a citizen, he only has 5 health. And, he rolled a nat 1 for trying to get up from the water, so he could not breathe. And he rolled max damage.
Oh, how much was that?
6.
Oh, fuck. Mr. T, I'm sorry. So I go over to Tiaria, I look at the bongos. They look like a shell of what they once were, right?
Basically, yeah.
Pretty much. I look at them. I look at her. I look at them. I look at her. And I say, why did you hurt me so? I made those for you. Pretty much. Everything in my shop is handmade.
Pretty flimsy.
Well, I tried
go-
fixing it for
immediately-
you, and you didn't even give me a thank you. That's kind
I'm
of rude.
sorry, but I'm sorry, but I'm currently distraught. I was distraught by the fact of seeing very strong bongos I have made. They're made for people like dwarves that can hit shit so hard that they break it with their small little feet.
Tiaria.
And she breaks it with one hand, with one casual thrust. She breaks the outside of the bongos, not the top. The top is easily replaceable, but the sides, fuck me, those are hard to make.
Tiaria, you have gained DM inspiration.
Oh.
And with that, yeah, I'm actually tearing up from laughter. Alright,
Same.
with that, we have an hour left of the session. And let me go ahead and do some
Do
calculations.
we want to do boat RP?
Uh,
How does everyone want to do boat RP?
we will have to wait for boat RP until next week, unfortunately, because we do not have certified roles yet for it, because we figured that we wouldn't get to this point as fast as it did. So unfortunately, this is going to be a slightly shorter session.
Oh, that's fine. Dude, I'm just like, dude, my guy's gonna have like trauma, dude. He's like,
Yeah.
every persistently, he had like a vacation from trauma, and then in the bongos he gave to basically his student of teaching them how to do the bongos, they proceed to immediately pull them out for the second time ever. Not like they're not worn or not teared, they're still new. Proceeds to fucking gorilla paw it. And break it. They smashed it. And it looks like it was like a gorgeous bongo. And then the monkey sounds start emanating from the fucking tree as they like satisfied start flinging shit out of the bongos.
Thank you all for joining me today. And
Hey,
thank you all for joining me on this lovely adventure. Next week, we will begin our oceanography lessons in terms of the world that we swim in. And I shall see you all next week. If you have any questions in terms of your level, please let me know, and I will try to get to you all as soon as possible. And is anyone streaming currently or going to continue streaming after this?
I will be.
Alright, I'm going to raid you, JC.
Alright.
Can I ask questions about the multi-class thing?
Yes, just message me about them because I do need to get going, and I also need to eat because I have not eaten today.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming the stream you rated just now.
Yep, I'm about ready to raid them now. But
Okay.
once again, thank you, everyone. It was nice having y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the session.
Yes, sir.
And we shall be back with boat cinematography and also Donkey Kong. Oh, alright. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Goddamn.
Man, I swear he like one Taurus is going through like the stages of grief, like actively. I feel it. His pain, suffering, the tree.
Just a tree.
I gotta figure out what game to play.
What games you got on your phone?
What?
What game you got on your phone?
I don't have any games on my phone.
Yeah, no.
Not even Angry Birds.
I do not have Angry Birds.
Angie.
You don't know what I mean?